Good afternoon, YouTubers. I am so proud to share a Saturday with you, and we are going to a very famous cemetery. And if you look and see, there's a hint right there, okay? The Evans City Cemetery. For those of you who watch horror movies, for those of you who know the movie Night of the Living Dead, well, what you're looking at right now is where it was filmed. This is the actual cemetery where Night of the Living Dead was filmed. Now, how cool is that? And I know that a lot of you that are living all over the country probably have never been out here. And many of you have wondered, here's a sign. Many of you have wondered where this cemetery is. Well, it's in Evans City in Butler County, Pennsylvania. And this is a really cool place, and I want to get this up close here. I'm going to show you this building here. Just remember that building. I'm going to explain a little bit more about it in a minute. But this is where it all happened. We're coming to get you, Barbara. They're coming for you, Barbara. This is it. You are looking at the cemetery. You are in it. In high definition video. This is where it all happened. This is where it all began. We're going to pull up over here, and we're going to give you a little bit of a tour of it. This is it, folks. This is where it all happened. Night of the Living Dead Cemetery. Just take a look at that scenery. There's some old graves down here. This is where George Romero filmed them coming to the cemetery to lay wreaths on their, what was it now? Help me out here. Their father's grave, I believe. They were attacked by the big zombie. These are some of the trees that you're looking at over there in the background. That were some of the trees that were in the film. There's some more trees over up there in the middle there. It really hasn't changed much out here, except for the fact that a lot more people have died since 1968. But this is it, ladies and gents. Let me give you a 360 here. That's it. It's a pretty big cemetery. Go down. Take a walk in the old report here. This looks like part of the cemetery. It used to be a road. It's now covered fully with grass. But this is an interesting cemetery. It's been here for a long time. It's very old. But it's famous for one of the most infamous horror films of all time. And that is Night of the Living Dead. This cemetery is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was. I hadn't been up here for a while, even though I used to live up here. I used to live in Zillionople. This is Evans City, which is only about 4 miles down the road. I actually forgot how big this cemetery is. Here's a real interesting marker. What do you think? Nice quiet day to be here, except for the caretakers are mowing, but that's not my way. I'm not in theirs. There's a Oh, this is like a memorial here. Okay, well, let's get this one. I hear roosters crowing in a cemetery. Tomb of unknown soldier, I guess. As interesting as that marker is, I'm just more excited to actually show you the grounds, primarily because of the purpose why I'm here is to show you where one of my favorite horror movies was filmed. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. Now, when we came up here, I talked about a building, and we're coming upon that building. We're coming up to it, and I want to talk some more about it as soon as we get there. Oh, it's so spacious here. Give you another 360-degree view. Now, I can tell you, when I used to frequent this place, which was quite often when I lived here, there are a couple of grave markers. Off the top of my head, I don't know where they're at, but they make some interesting conversation pieces simply because of what's written on them. One particular grave I remember had written on there, "We'd rather be camping." I'm sure. But anyway, here it is. You see this building we're coming up to? Well, once I get on the road here, I'm going to show you something. That building that you're looking at there was in the movie when Johnny drove his car up on this road here, between these graves and this intersection right here, where Barbara tried to get away when that zombie was running after her. But at the beginning of the film, this building is shot. It's still here. That is the building that you see in the film at the very beginning. When they drive up to the cemetery, they come up on this road. Okay? They come up on this road and they drive and they keep going. But this is it. That is the building. It's still here. Ain't that neat? Now we're going to backtrack and go back. Try to show you the other side. I'm running low on battery. I hope it lasts. If not, I certainly hope you enjoyed this. I've been wanting to drive out here for some time now to capture this cemetery on video. There are several films that people have done. You can see on YouTube. They've actually probably done a better job than I have with it, but this is just my own little version of it. Obviously, I can't put this in a Beaver County section because this is not Beaver County, but I wanted desperately to make a video of this cemetery. And so here it is. Can you think of a more famous cemetery? In the use for horror films, that is? You're looking at it. There's a road. This is simply where we're walking. We came up this way, right in the center there. And we're going to continue on down to the other side here. Grass is high here, but they're cutting. And just look at that lovely view of Butler County there, all the farm you see there. Beautiful Pennsylvania farmland. Isn't that amazing? Nothing quite like Pennsylvania, folks. Especially those of you who used to live here. this way because there's a car coming. Don't want to catch her. There we go. Go to the other side here. It is a nice walk, especially in the evenings. Oh, here comes another car. Wow, it's a busy place today. Must be meeting somebody here because they were just behind each other. Kinda. But this is it, gents, ladies. It is a well-kept cemetery for how old it is. I really enjoy living out here. I like Butler County, I must say, more than I do Beaver County. I loved living out here. It was peaceful, clean. Air's much fresher out here. Oh, here we go. Here's a nice shot here. That's the road we were walking on. That's an odd marker there. Swirled marble looks really nice. There's some old graves here. Out of respect, I'm not going to try and run off any names or anything. Here's another part of this old road, and we'll just take a walk down. Actually, you know what? We're going to go up this way. Up towards, well, there's a cell phone tower up there, but we're going to take a walk up this way. Although I think that gentleman's cutting up there. So maybe I pretty much gave you a whole entire tour of the cemetery. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, this is where The Night of the Living Dead was filmed. It made Evans City quite famous. And from my understanding, it was quite a nuisance when they were filming it because they obviously had a lot of spectators to come out here and watch the production that George Romero had made famous. And it's etched in movie folklore legend now. So hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, leave some comments, let me know what you think of this video, and I will be posting more. Please stay tuned, and I appreciate all of you guys watching my stuff. Have a great weekend. Bye.